felt the first fracture in my reality the moment my phone buzzed in my pocket. 3 words lit up the screen, words that weren't meant for me. He's here. Smile. Sent from my wife's number. But not to me. To someone saved under a name I didn't recognize. I stared at the message as the noise of the party thinned into a distant ringing. Laughter blurred. Glasses clinked somewhere in a parallel universe. My wife stood across the room, smiling too brightly, standing too straight, her eyes darting toward the hallway every few seconds, as if waiting for someone. And that someone was not her husband. My fingers tightened around the phone until my knuckles whitened. I didn't confront her. I didn't flinch. I didn't even breathe differently. I just watched. And that's when he entered. Her boss, Arthur. Loud, influential, overflowing with the kind of arrogance that made him believe rooms rearranged themselves for his arrival. He didn't see me first. He saw her, and she lit up as if her real evening had just begun. Something in me froze solid. When his eyes finally found mine, he gave the smallest smirk. Quick, sharp, deliberate, before leaning to whisper something in her ear. She stiffened. He enjoyed her discomfort. Men like him always did. I put my phone away, and I waited, because my gut told me this wasn't the start of something. It was the conclusion. I just didn't know the scale yet. I didn't learn everything that night. Suspicion doesn't explode, it seeps. It rots slowly. But from that moment on, every delayed reply, every hidden message, every sudden urgent project, every tense smile she gave her phone, everything aligned with that one text, that one smile toward him, that one smirk toward me. She truly believed I didn't see it. People confuse silence with ignorance. But silence is where truth grows claws. Then one morning, she accidentally left her laptop open. Arrogance makes people sloppy. I saw his name in her email sidebar before she slammed it shut too fast, too defensively. My heart didn't lurch. It didn't even sting. Calcified. She started dressing up for work, wearing perfume I'd never smelled on her before, coming home exhausted, in ways that didn't match her job. She avoided eye contact when she kissed me goodnight. Her lies were weak, her acting weaker, her routine flawless. And while she built her tower of deceit, I built my case. Phone extractions, location logs, deleted message recovery, receipts, screenshots, quiet questions asked to people who had no idea their answers were stitching together the entire story. I gathered information the way a patient man gathers ammunition. The night I hired the private investigator, I slept better than I had in months. The evidence arrived sealed, cold, precise, brutal, photos, messages, videos. Time-stamped proof of a year-long betrayal disguised as overtime. Her and Arthur, hotels, offices, her car, his car, patterns too consistent to deny. I stared at the photos for a long while, not because they hurt. Pain requires love, and my love had evaporated long before the evidence arrived. That evening, she walked in smiling like a bad actress playing a part she no longer deserved. I handed her the envelope. She opened it. Silence. Then a soft, broken sound slipped from her. Not a cry. Not a scream, just the collapse of a mask that had finally dissolved. I can explain, she whispered. No, I said calmly. You can't. My tone made her eyes widen. Not angry, not devastated, just done. And that shook her harder than rage ever could. She realized, too late, she no longer had access to my emotions. I wasn't planning revenge on her. She was too predictable, too small. This was for him. Arthur fed on power, reputation, influence, the illusion of control. But illusions crumble the same way, quietly, then catastrophically. Tonight's party was perfect. His wife was here, so were his investors, his partners, a police officer I'd spoken to earlier that day, and a USB drive containing so much evidence it made the PI's report look like a child's doodle. Financial crimes, harassment, blackmail, affairs with multiple subordinates, including one underage girl, his daughter's friend. I uncovered everything. So when Arthur strutted toward me at the party, drink in hand, and sneered, "Hey loser, I've been sleeping with your wife for a year, and you never even noticed." I smiled, cold, controlled, "Just like I did with your daughter," I murmured, his face drained of blood. Before he could choke out a response, before he could spin around to check if anyone heard, the cops burst through the doors. His wife screamed, his investors froze, his entire life collapsed in real time, and I simply stepped back, giving him room to fall. My wife reached for me, trembling, devastated. I didn't look at her. I walked past and kept moving. No anger, no heartbreak, no curiosity about what she would do next. Just the quiet of a man who finally reclaimed his own soul. Truth didn't set me free. It hollowed me out. It cut every tie that ever bound me to them. And in that hollow space, I found peace.